Okay, so I had wanted to come on and say that I was thinking, now, you know, look at my videos, you can tell I have a lot of fans. And I'm gonna touch on a couple of topics here. And one of them is gonna be rectal sex. Anal sex. It's what they call anal sex. So I'm gonna touch on a couple of topics here. Okay, so the first topic that I want to discuss is hiring actors and actresses. You know, it's somebody that's telling me don't use black actors or actresses. First of all, let me touch on something. Is there a gateway into Hollywood? Is there a gateway into Hollywood? Do you have to go through a certain person for to make a film or a movie? That's my first statement. Do you have to go through a certain person to make a film or a movie? Right. Comment below, who did you go through? And were they indispensable? And let me tell you something. As far as needing money, thank you. As far as needing money, you know, I made several millionaires. And I don't know if I make a business proposal and say, look, I understand that you're a millionaire. I don't know if you have money to invest. And we can go on and on. But I made one millionaire, and he made it clear that he wanted sex. Wait, look. He made it clear that he wanted sex. And why am I saying that? I want to know, is he the gateway, or do they think they're a gateway? Because I don't need nothing from anyone to make a movie. I don't need your money, and I don't need you to make a film. And I'm sick of this motherfucker flipping around and looking in my fucking face like I said something to them. You know, I call him motherfucker. He's a wealthy doctor here in Atlanta who's already completed several books and movies. So if I go to him and tell him, you asking for sex, then I want you to finance my movie. You see what I'm saying? And I'll resort to that if I have to, before you think that I need you. Evidently, you never sold pussy before. Because you would know that you ain't needed nowhere if you had. Now, we're going to move on past that. And as far as people judging me, I want to say this. The Bible says, judge not. At least you be judged with the same measure that you measure out. Okay? Now, do I care what you think of me? I'm going to tell you this. I know you're going to let me be an adult. I said, I know you're going to let me be a fucking adult. Thank you. Now, we're going to move on to the topic. What I want to briefly touch on the film I want to make. I wonder how much it costs to make a play, a stage play. Look like if the stage is the only set or location that you need, then it might be much less expensive than a movie. Then your biggest expense probably gonna be your props and your venue and your actors and actresses. So everybody talking about I can't enlist black actors and actresses. Well, think about this for a minute. You know, Mel Gibson couldn't find any Mayans for the apocalypse. I don't know any myself. I personally don't know any myself. If I knew so, if I knew so, I would actually give a referral. But I don't know any Mayans myself. And you know, for the movie Apocalypse, Mel Gibson used Brazilian actors and actresses. Yes, we did. He used Brazilian actors and actresses for the movie Apocalypse. It's no Mayans anymore. I don't want to say that as a statement of fact. I'm sure that somebody can trace their DNA or their family lineage to the Mayan race. I'm sure someone can trace their DNA or their family lineage to the Mayan race. Now, I don't want to say that I know that for sure, but I'm speculating that the reason he hired Brazilian actors and actresses because he couldn't find any Mayans to play in that movie. So what my point is this: if I go and hire black actors and actresses, I want them to make a statement saying I chose to work here and no one's going to tell me otherwise. Otherwise, I can go and hire some that are willing to work from other countries. And I want you to fuck with me. God just showed me the bitch thinking she can play with my body. I want you to fuck with me in front of the whole world. Me and my daughter have a license to carry, and I'm about to give my son, when he turns 16 over, a license to carry. And I'm going to blow you away with the whole world watching. Because you think you're a bad bitch. Because you can fuck with somebody in front of the whole world. But that's what I want you to do. And that's what I want the white people to do. And that's what I want Bobby to do. And speaking of Bobby, I'm finna touch on that in a minute. But I'm finna touch on the actors and actresses. And you don't want to work in none of my production, fuck you. First of all, let me tell you something. I think I got $12.37 in my account. So as far as yet, I don't have a production. As far as yet, I don't have a production. I'm just talking. But let me tell you something. If I wanted, I don't need you, bitch. I go fuck the Weather Atlanta doctor that asked me to fuck. I let that motherfucker know, bitch, you asking me to fuck. I want you to finance my production. But anyway, now when I get this money, bitches, don't worry about where I got it from. Now, I did want to make a statement that I'm going to look into that. I have been looking into several venues, writing a book, a documentary, a low budget movie that can be distributed via, other means. Not necessarily Netflix, because Netflix at this point that I know of, you would have to know somebody at this point. But I have submitted several scripts to other companies. So at this point, I think I need to pursue a stage play. What you think? And start that motherfucker in New Orleans and travel that bitch around the world. You know where I'm going? Now, I don't know how to do that, but I would pursue that opportunity and see how that may work out. But when someone sees you, is someone a trailblazer with stage play for black people? Or is it that black people are trifling motherfucker and they just gonna get off their ass and make it this stage play worth a damn? That somebody can sit up in my fucking face and say they're a trailblazer. Bitch, I know you gonna get the fuck up out my face. I say, bitch, I know you gonna get the fuck up out my face. Yeah, bitch, you're not gonna say you're a trailblazer because niggas too trifling to get up and off their ass and work. That's what I think about you. Get the fuck out of my face, bitch. Now, we're gonna move on, because I want to touch on the topic about it. This motherfucker want to say I need something, but I think he needs something from me and just don't want to reciprocate. That's what I think. I think the motherfucker needs something from me and just don't want to reciprocate. That's how much it hurt the motherfucker. His mother walked up in my house 2 years into this fucking experience I was having with him, 2 years into this, I don't want to call it a relationship, but 2 years, loaded like a motherfucker to crack. I'm like, motherfucker, nobody told me. I had to learn over time that this bitch wasn't shit. I had to learn over time this bitch wasn't shit. And it threw me when the bitch came in the house. She don't, crack parents have difficulty feeding their children. Not all of them. I know some people that make a lot of money, a sizable income. And they make $5,000 a month. So if they're happy with $1,000 a month, then they can take care of their family. But a lot of times, this motherfucker, I'm gonna guess that he probably live off of Pop-Tarts and nitrate-filled weenies. Yeah, so, and so the motherfucker see shit and it fucks with his head. And I want to say, when he was in my house, this motherfucker stuck his tongue up in my asshole. He want to talk about he didn't want me. He was coming to meet somebody else by acting like he wanted me. Well, I know she felt it. He used to, in Baton Rouge, if you ever seen people begging for money, in Baton Rouge, people sing. So he would stand outside and sing. And I enjoy going down to the square and listen to the people sing, playing the instrument. Sometimes they play the piano. I mean, especially the ones from New Orleans. They have a whole fucking piano outside playing the piano. Had that little hat outside to give some money. Since Hurricane Katrina. And but generally you didn't see someone with a whole fucking piano before. But they will go outside to sing. This motherfucker was outside singing, and when I walked by, he asked me if he could carry my clothes to my car because I was walking by the laundromat, the laundry. And so I said no. I said no, thank you. So he followed me. So I said no, I'm not interested. I got in my car and drove off. But the girl I was with worked with me, and she lived there. She lived there in that neighborhood where the laundry is. And so she gonna tell me one day at work that he's a really nice guy and whatever. So I ended up going on a date, and where the rest is fucked up. The rest. So this motherfucker talking about he wanted somebody. I know the bitch was flat, but he used to sing me songs and shit. He was trying to meet somebody. I know the bitch was flat. He used to sing songs and shit. He used to call me on his lunch break. You trying to tell me you calling me to meet someone else on the fucking lunch break? I'm thinking you calling me. He used to take me out. He used to be outside my job waiting to pick me up. This motherfucker really want this other bitch, don't he? So I ain't saying that. So one day, I done had cunnilingus before, so he lay in the bed and stick his tongue in my asshole, in my rectum. So I'm like, what you doing? Because there's nothing back there. The clit's in the front. What you doing? So come to find out, since I've been here in Atlanta, it's a way you can bring somebody to a very satisfying climax by massaging. And I said Atlanta have a very different place to live. Here now, a personal trainer where I'm from might get, would be a personal trainer. That personal trainer here highly paid. Don't give me, matter of fact, I want to hire one so I can get ready for any production I might pursue. And I just feel somebody attacking me, but I want you to know, and I want the world to know, I will shoot you in front of the whole world. You're not going to fuck with my body like you thinking. And I don't care if you're white, you're black, if you're the president of the United States. I will shoot Trump in his motherfucking head if he think he's going to touch my body. And I want him to know that. And I want them to question me. I say I want the Secret Service to come to Buckhead, Atlanta, Georgia, and question Cynthia Renee Henry. Yes, what I want you to do. Cynthia Renee Henry. My social security number is at 5839. My birthday is June the 4th, 1970. I want you to come question me. I'll shoot that motherfucker in here in his head for the whole world if you think you're going to fuck with me. I don't care what color you are. I don't care what your status is in society. No, and that's what I want you to know. And I have to say that my spiritual life isn't what I thought it was. I believe God will be able to deal with this. The Bible says God will fight your battles. But I'm angry with God right now. Don't tell me you're going to fight your battles and you put down everywhere. The Bible says we don't fight with human weapons. We don't fucking walk around without weapons and people fucking over me like a fucking fool. This shit is making me mad. God, I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and take the fall for this motherfucker one. My faith ain't where it should be. Because the Bible said without faith you can't peace. So I'm going to take the fall for this motherfucker one. I'm going to say my faith may not be where it needs to be. And then I'm going to move on and continue to pray. But I guess what? I never put my fucking weapons down again. You better know that. Now, with that being said, the motherfucker going to stick his tongue up my asshole. So I found out here in Atlanta, now, they have a lot of personal trainers in the gyms. People are certified personal trainer. You might go in Baton Rouge and a person in the gym is an attendant. You go here, they are certified personal trainers. Then you have masseuses like ants on a donut. So I'm assuming some masseuses didn't massage the wrong motherfucker or a nasty motherfucker. There's some shit going around where you can massage somebody rectum and their vagina. And I'm saying it's a very satisfying orgasm. I'm assuming that he was trying to reach a white nest, but he thought he wanted it. But let her know he can use his tongue for to reach that climax. Would you mind pressing the button? Would you mind pressing the button? Thank you. So, with that being said, I don't want to scare the people out of the whirlpool. You know, with that being said, I want to know why this motherfucker is following behind me. You know, now keep it clear. I don't go in anybody's rectum. You know what I'm saying? I can't think of nobody on earth, and I'm lying. I can't think of somebody I admire enough. But I can't think of nobody on earth, and I'm lying, that I want to go in their rectum with my tongue. But I always wonder why some people mouth smell like straight fucking shit. That's like straight fucking shit. I always wonder that. God damn. Shit in the front. But anyway, I personally, if I got a vagina, I'm happy with the sex I'm having in my vagina. I really don't need anybody to go up in my asshole. I don't need anybody to go up in my asshole. I don't care what kind of orgasm it is. I heard it's a mutual orgasm. I heard you massage with your fingers or your tongue, and I'm against your penis. Now, I never felt that kind of stuff before until one time, and I have to agree, it's very satisfying. It's very satisfying, and it was with the penis. With the penis. You know, I ain't said I had wonderful sex before. I had men make gentle, sweet love to me in every position, and I thought it was wonderful and romantic, and it was very gentle and loving. But I tell you, that sex was very satisfying. That it overshadowed the romantic, gentle love that he was making to me. I had to say that. And what did you meet this man? I used to jog in Baton Rouge on the riverfront, and I met him there. He's a wonderful person. He's a wonderful person, light-skinned black man. And that's where I met him at. So he's a Christian. But you know how Christians don't say Christians don't fuck around. I was a Christian, he is a Christian. He had a Bible on the table, he had his study aids on the table. We went in the bedroom and fucked around. You know, I think Christians really need need some wisdom in their heart and mind from God. You know what I'm saying? But the Bible says if you burn, get married. You know, and he did marry someone else. He did marry someone else. But what my point is this. That was something very satisfying. I have to say that. It was very, very satisfying. Even overshadowed that romantic, gentle lovemaking. But I don't want anybody going to my asshole. You can do it in the vagina. You don't want anybody going to my asshole. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing in my asshole but some shit. And I don't need anybody to think you need to go in my asshole. Where is that? An apology for slavery? Bitch, I don't know fucking slave guy blow you fucking way. You freak. Now you freak. Fuck the dumbass shit. Fuck the dumbass shit. Oh, that's what you say to get that. It's a mutual orgasm. They having a climax at the same time. Okay, excuse the fuck about me. That's what they say to get it. Oh, well, that work for some. Work for a lot. That work for most. That won't work for me, bitch, because I'm free. And you that fucking stupid to take responsibility to that extent. You go ahead and give me my 40 acres, bitch. Matter of fact, give me the cash value of 40 acres. With that being said, I don't want people to know, you know, this man bothering me. Well, people don't care. I need to deal with it. But I gotta get the fucking money. I thought God was gonna fight my back. This motherfucker sitting up there like somebody need him. Bitch, you need me and don't want to reciprocate what you're doing. That's what you're doing. You know, and I want the world to know that whoever the woman was you wanted us to stick your tongue up in my shit asshole. And I didn't know why at the time. I didn't know why at the time. Because I said, what you doing back there? There's nothing back there. My cleats in the front. And I didn't know why at the time. You motherfucker stick your ass in my ass. Get the fuck on back there. So, with that being said, I think I need to get me some weapons. I'm gonna move on and get me some and see if I can hire some actresses that want to work. I think I'm gonna try that stage play. It might be the most cost-effective way to raise some money. Gonna move on to the next project. And with that being said, you know, I don't want nobody thinking they're a gateway or a trailblazer for me. Don't fuck with me, bitch. And I'm gonna say fuck the whole world. Don't you fuck with me, you ugly motherfucker. and have a nice and wonderful Sunday.